I promise you, if you truly learn this one thing that I'm going to share with you, you're going to be able to manifest absolutely anything you want in life. It is easy to understand. It is not necessarily easy to implement, but I'm going to teach you, I'm going to walk you through in this video. So stay with me till the end of this video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Helia. I talk about manifestation, mindset, subconscious reprogramming, the laws of the universe. And I learned most of this stuff from my mentor, Bob Proctor. So if you don't believe in manifestation, if you don't believe in the power of your mind, if you don't believe in energy and frequency, which would be so weird, because if you believe in electricity, if you believe in Wi-Fi, if you believe in frequency in terms of physics, but you don't believe in your mind and your thought frequency, that would be weird. But anyways, if that's you, you can skip this video. But if you believe in manifestation and you just want to learn it, and maybe you have been trying to learn it and you have been trying to implement different things, but it hasn't been working for you, this video is for you. I highly recommend you go back and watch it again and again. It is not by learning something, understanding it on a conscious level once and thinking that you've got it. You want to embody it in your subconscious mind, and the way you do that is through repetition of watching the same video, same information again and again, so that it goes into your subconscious mind. The reason why you or other people want something but you're not manifesting it is only one thing, and that's because you are not staying consistently on the vibration, on the frequency of the thing that you want. So let me explain. Everything is based on vibration. One of the laws of this universe is the law of vibration. If you've heard about the law of attraction, that is a secondary law. It's not actually a primary law. One of the primary laws, there's so many different laws, one of the primary laws is the law of vibration. That means everything vibrates, nothing rests. If you look at absolutely anything, even if it looks solid under a microscope, you will see that there is constant movement. As Bob said, we live in an ocean of motion. You and I also are on different frequencies. Your future version, the version of you who's already living your dream life, is on a different frequency. If it was not, you would already be there. So stay here with me. Let me explain. There are infinite number of frequencies that you and I can tap into. There are infinite number of parallel lives that we can tap into, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. The version of you who has already manifested your dream life, dream house, dream job, dream partner, dream relationship, he or she does not think and feel and operate as you right now. It's a different set of programming, different set of belief system, different set of feelings and emotions. If someone was able to live inside of you, like exactly as you are, there's certain feeling into who you are. Who you are has a tone, has a frequency. Some people are on a negative frequency. Maybe they are complaining most of the time. Maybe they gossip a lot. Maybe they judge other people. Maybe they feel lack and scarcity about money. Some people are on a happy frequency. Some people are on a joy frequency. Some people are on a always expecting the best frequency. Some people are on abundance frequency. Who you are right now has a tone, has an energy, has a frequency, has a vibration, has a feeling to it. And your future version, the version of you who has already manifested all the amazing things that you want, has a different tone and frequency and characteristic to him or her. I hope that makes sense. So what do we do? What is that one thing that we need to learn to manifest anything we want? First of all, you need to know what is it that you actually want. Bob Proctor said want is the only prerequisite. If you really want it from the bottom of your heart, you're going to be able to manifest it. But there is a but. It's not just want it, put it on a vision board, put it on your wall, and then be yourself, your identity who's always been. You have to stay on that frequency. That's the mistake so many people make. They create the vision board. They say affirmations maybe 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. But for the rest of the day, for the rest of the week, for the rest of the month, they are in the same old frequency. So you need to spend some time, first of all, think about and write it, journal it, write it down. If I've already manifested, imagine that you've already manifested everything you want. Maybe you're not even clear 100% about the details, but you have some idea about what kind of life you want, right? What would that version of you be thinking and feeling? How would she be feeling from within? She or he would be happy, would be confident, would be certain, would be grateful, would be in a good mood, would be in love. So tap into who you would be. If you've already manifested everything you want, feel that feeling, okay? How would that feel? And then you need to stay there. You need to stay there as much as possible. Now, you're not going to be able to stay there 24/7. That's fine. But you need to stay there 80% of the time at least. How do you do that? You literally ignore your reality. You know what's going on. I'm not saying like don't look at your bank account and go spend a lot of money. That's not what I'm saying. You look at your reality, you're aware of it, but you're not letting it to dictate your emotions and feeling and vibration. You got it? You're not letting your negative or unwanted results right now affect your mood. From within yourself, your mind, your heart, your body, your energy, your emotions, your thoughts, you stay true to the version of you who's already achieved everything you want. That's not easy. Let me put it that way. And that's not easy because you haven't practiced it yet. So it will become easier and easier. It's like going to the gym. It's not easy the first few times, but as you practice it, it will become easier. So why is it that you've been trying to manifest and you haven't been able? Because you are on that frequency and not. You get excited and then you let your results control your emotions. You are not being disciplined with your thoughts. You are letting your current results affect you, affect your mood, affect your thinking, affect your emotions. You need to stop doing that. You need to become more faithful to your future self. You need to divorce your old self, your current self. You need to, Napoleon Hill said, you need to betray him or her. You need to let that version go. You need to connect more and more to who you are becoming and stay faithful to that version regardless of your current results. Because understand this, your current results are a manifestation of the past. I wrote something a few days ago. I'm glad I have it here. My environment and results is a reflection of who I have been. Who I am becoming is forming from within. So you need to become more faithful to your internal world. The external world is a physical manifestation of the past. So what do? You connect, you create this identity. You have to spend some time thinking about this identity, this character, this persona. Who would she or he be in your ideal life? How would you think, feel, behave? What is your mood? What is the feeling of being you? You need to go there. And then you need to live that version more often than not. That's the secret to manifestation. It is not how many times you repeat affirmations. It is not about creating vision boards or not. You can do everything you want or not. It's not about those things. Those things are tools, great tools that can help you. But the key is to staying in that frequency, staying in that vibration, and your outside world will mold and shift to your new idea. We live in a world that is based on frequency. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand this world, you need to think in terms of frequency and vibration and energy. You need to understand that this whole world is more than what you are experiencing with your 5 senses. You need to understand how the mind works. Your thoughts, most powerful energy. You attract everything based on your thoughts. Now you would say, I've been thinking about becoming a millionaire. Why am I not attracting $1 million? Because you are thinking about becoming a millionaire, but a minute later you're thinking about how awful the economy is. You see? You cannot have these contradicting thoughts. in your consciousness. You have to go within, create the persona, and it's not fake it till you make it. It is becoming a version of you who already exists within you, but right now is covered by some wrong, limiting programs. You need to remove those programs, remove those belief systems, and become who you truly are, which is so powerful, There is no end to the amount of greatness that you can manifest in this lifetime. Every single one of us, even the most successful, even millionaires and billionaires, are playing too small. You're the highest form of creation. You can absolutely be, do, have anything you want. And I'm here to help you. If you need help, you can comment below. Tell me what you're manifesting, by the way. When you say what you're manifesting and you put it in the comments, you give it more power. You don't need to be specific, or you can be if you feel like it. Let me know what else you want to learn about manifestation, and what do you want me to talk about more, which area of life. Sending you lots of love. Talk to you soon.